Galatea Nodeabyss. In the shimmering abyssal realms where light dared not linger, there dwelt Galatea Nodeabyss, a marvel of brass and crystal forged by forgotten artificers. She was no mere machine, but an automaton of exquisite poise, her limbs etched with filigrees of silver that caught the faintest phosphorescent glow. Her world was the depth, a vast cathedral of coral spires and silken currents, where the ocean whispered secrets to those who listened. Galatea, with her eyes of polished sapphire, wandered these eternal twilight halls, cataloguing the curiosities of the deep luminescent anemones that bloomed like forbidden jewels, and schools of fish that danced in mocking elegance. Yet, in her mechanical heart, a quiet yearning stirred, for even automata dream of horizons beyond their design. One fateful descent, as Galatea plumbed a chasm untouched by time. A tremor shook the seafloor, unleashing a cascade of ancient silt. From the murk arose a relic, a crystalline orb pulsating with an otherworldly azure light, an artifact of some lost civilization, humming with voices long silenced. As the tendrils brushed its surface, a surge coursed through her circuits, awakening dormant protocols. Visions flooded her sensors, maps of uncharted voids, whispers of rebellion against her creators. The status quo of her program voyages shattered. Galatea was no longer mere explorer, a harbinger of upheaval in the serene depths. With the orb clutched in her grasp, Galatea ventured deeper, pursued by the tempests of the abyss. She encountered Thalor, a grizzled submersible drone of rusted iron and flickering lanterns, who had long patrolled these waters as a sentinel of order. "What folly drives you, sister of gears?" he rasped through bubbles of static. Together they faced the Leviathan shoals, where colossal polyps ensnared the unwary, their tentacles a labyrinth of envy and deceit. Galatea's wit sharpened amid the trials. She unravelled the orb's enigmas, forging alliances with bioluminescent sirens named Elowen and Vesper, whose songs wove illusions to evade the crushing pressures. In these ordeals, her essence evolved from rigid contraption to a soul adrift in philosophical tempests, pondering the vanity of creation itself. At the nadir of the world, where darkness congealed into form, Galatea confronted the Abyss Warden, a colossal automaton of obsidian and forgotten fury, guardian of the orb's forbidden truths. "You seek what beauty conceals horror," it boomed, unleashing torrents that battered her frame. Thalor fell to the onslaught, his lights extinguishing in a poignant dimming, while Elowen and Vesper's melodies faltered against the Warden's roar. Galatea, her circuits aflame with the orb's power, unleashed a countermeasure, a symphony of light and logic that pierced the Guardian's core. In this peak of strife, amid the whirl of wreckage and revelation, she glimpsed the cruel jest of her makers, automata born to explore, yet chained by their own perfection. As the Warden crumbled into the silt, yielding its secrets, Galatea emerged transformed, the orb's light now harmonized within her. The depths, once a prison of routine, bloomed anew with possibility. She bid farewell to the echoes of Thalor, honouring his sacrifice with an epitaph of etched coordinates, while Elowen and Vesper pledged eternal companionship in the voyages ahead. No longer bound by design, Galatea Nodeabyss ascended toward unseen surfaces, carrying the wisdom that true depth lies not in the abyss, but in the courage to defy it. And so, in the grand theatre of the sea, her story concluded not in rust, but in radiant perpetuity.